taken over by haul videos. You know, it just feels like another one. He's got another one. He's got another one. Let's go. Fragrance family, welcome to the Robes08 channel. I'm your host, Mark. Today we're unboxing a designer cheapie, a high-end limited edition designer release, and an under-the-radar niche release. Variety, as we know it, is the spice of life. So we'll see what these three bring to me. And when you go on the Robes08 channel, you may be tuning in on this haul to check out the Azzaro cheapie. You might be coming out with the Jovoy niche in your bucket. So that's what variety brings you at other places. Let's get into this now. If you're new here, thanks for watching. Subscribe to support the channel. Hit that bell. Every time you hit that bell, just a new haul video just shows up on the Robes08 channel. I'm also all over social media under Robes08. Keep tabs on behind the scenes stuff, including scent of the day, scent of the night posts, new purchases. Some people already know about these and what I'm actually working on the channel. Now, if you have a Facebook account, I hope you're following my page, but I also have a Facebook group that is separate. It's called Fragrance Guru Nation, where myself and 18,000 other members, we talk about fragrances, new releases, people buy, sell, swap, split, discover new YouTubers. They post their stuff on FGN. Great source of information if you're in this hobby, just like yours truly. So now, let's get to unboxing. I'm going to set up my table right here. I'm going to be right back. Hey, welcome back. As you can see, I'm joined by my three friends right here. And like I said in the introduction, they're all different, all three of them different price points. And maybe for different people in their journey and different journeys. Someone that may be tuning in, thinking about the cheapie, may come out and be interested in the Prada or the Jovoy. So maybe they were interested in the Jovoy and they looked at the whole video and saw that this one may be a hidden gem. I don't know. These two are blind buys. I've smelt this one before. This actually has a samples on my channel, so we're going to introduce them. But we got Azzaro, Prada, and Jovoy. So let's start out with the Azzaro, the cheapie. This was launched with the ginger counterpart. The ginger is getting all the love on YouTube right now. I didn't buy that one. I got the mint because of my love for the note of mint. But these were launched and hit discounters like right away, under 50 bucks. So it's an easy purchase. So if you're a true Robes08 OG on my channel, you know my history with the brand of Azzaro and Chrome. But you may not know my love for the Homme series. I own several flankers. I own the original. Absolutely love the original Homme. And some of the flankers are actually pretty good. You're going to see a little bit more of the flankers coming through my channel. Some of them are really close to having videos on my channel, so keep it tuned in. But putting the Azzaro Homme DNA with a mint-based note is very interesting to me. At a price point under $50, I was sold. Blind buy, readily available at all discounters, this thing, so it's easy to get. FragranceX.com, you know what I'm talking about. Coupon code Robes08, baby. But was released with the ginger counterpart. I don't want to say that the ginger is getting more love. They're both getting equally some love, but the ginger is getting a lot more love than this one. So let's unbox this one. I don't know why I took my strip first. I need to unbox this thing first. But I'm excited. I had this bottle since like April or March. Finally, I'm getting to this video. I've been itching to wear this one, or at least sniffing it. This is the prime time for me to wear this thing. Mint is great in the spring and summertime. So wild mint, Azzaro Homme, flanker, cheapie. Let's hope we got something that is very light, minty, just a nice mint note. I'm not going to be too crazy on this one. Let's sniff it out. Ooh, yeah, refreshing mint note. Very much sugary. That's the first thing that hit me, is that it's light, uplifting, but it also has some sugary tendencies to the fragrance. It is very sweet mint. Yeah, it's tippy-toeing on that toothpaste type of minty. So some people that are thinking, like popping a mint, breath mint, something like that, this may remind you of that. Doesn't smell that fresh or that authentic, we'll say. It is fresh. Of course, mint is fresh. It has an ozonic quality, very bubbly, almost like a cucumber melon back in it type of deal. It almost feels like they've added something in the forefront to make it a little more light. It almost has like a piney touch to the fragrance. It almost has like a woody pine, minty, sugary minty with a little bit of an ozonic, cucumber, watery melon like feel. Now, is it a standout mint? No. Under 50 bucks, pretty good mint. Again, I prefer fragrances like Roadster compared to this. Guerlain Homme also utilizes a nice mint note. And this almost goes into the Guerlain Homme tendencies, like the mojito vibe. Almost like a minty drink. An okay release from the house of Azzaro. Nothing that I'm too excited about, but I am excited to try it out. I want to see what it's going to do on my skin. Wild Mints, an okay release. Now moving on to L'Homme Absolu from Prada, obviously. So I've started doing my collecting type of thing here. Back in 2019, I purchased L'Homme in the intense version of this line. This year I got O. You saw me get O in a previous haul, and now I got the Absolu. I really do like this DNA, to be quite honest. It does remind me of what they've done with the Amber series back in the day. This one right here does not get much press for a reason. I'll tell you why once I unwrap it here. It doesn't get much press on YouTube for a reason. It was a limited release. Every time you go to a discounter, they're super pricey and harder to find than, of course, a L'Homme or the Intense or even Low or the Splash. So that's the only one I'm missing now is the Splash from this series. So I'm only missing one, but I wanted to get this one. This was from fragrancebuy.ca. They only had so many. I did buy it for like 100 Canadian. Ouch. But I didn't think I was going to get any lower than that price. So I'm happy to have it because I feel like this one's going to be scarce. It's already starting to get scarce. It kind of looks like they used the bottle for the Intense, the black bottle, and gave it a new wrap. That's basically it. So this is supposed to be a darker juice. We'll see. I'm excited. I kind of like this Prada DNA and really highly wearable, versatile fragrances. So even if it's not that great, I'm sure I can wear it around. So let's sniff it out. Oh, it's got a little bit of spice. It's got a little bit of kick to it. I like that. Okay, it's got that iris. It's got that powdery iris. That neroli, not so much. More iris in here than neroli. But it has a little bit of a kick from black pepper. It's got some citruses up front also, but it also has a nice cardamom note. A good blend. A darker take on the original. I have to go check out my bottle, the Intense version of this, and kind of see which one's the darker one of the two. It's been a while since I've actually worn the Intense version. I wore that one a lot for nights, for spring, the Intense version. So this one kind of feels like fall, spring nights, summer nights type of scent. That's kind of where this one's going. But it still has that beautiful iris. Iris is starting to be, honestly, I'm starting to think that's the next note. Like Dior was onto something when they did the Dior series way back when, because Prada's kind of piggybacking on it. Givenchy with their Gentleman series piggybacking on it. So iris is starting to be kind of a hot note, and it's a great note because it classes up a scent. And this one, I ain't mad. I like it. These Pradas are starting to get a little redundant. I want to start delving now that I got 4 of them and I'm going to be testing a lot of them back to back to back because I got them all around the same time. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to start dissecting every single one and seeing what aspects come out. But that iris, I'll be honest, Prada does this iris really well, and in that one it does really well, and it darkens it up a little bit. I kind of like that. Now it's time to put your big boy pants on. It is Jovoy Patty, and this has been a fragrance that I've been wanting for a long time. I have a sampling samples on my channel way back when. This one's called La Liturgie des Heures. And this one is their churchy fragrance, if I recall correctly. I own Les Jeux sont faits from the brand. I actually really like this brand, and they were, oh yeah, there's a sticker on these, and that you have to almost rip it. So I apologize, I had to actually go cut the sticker here. I totally forgot that these come with a sticker at the end, so you can't pull out the bottle here of the box. But these bottles, beautiful, solid glass, beautifully made. It's, you know, what a niche brand should look like. This is very simplistic, but you can tell the quality in the cap and the bottle and everything. It just looks good. It's not the sexiest bottle in the game, but when you put a bunch of these together, they look great. So this one, if I recall, I felt like this was around you know, a churchy incense and myrrh-based fragrance. So I'm excited to have it in my collection. Again, I've smelt it before years back. It's been a while, so remind me. But this one will be great for this upcoming fall. And oh, that's niche. That is freaking niche. She's strong. Oh man, old church incense myrrh. She's smoky. There's that green cypress. That is absolutely gorgeous. Resinous, dry, straightforward myrrh and incense-based scent. Reminds me kind of like Avignon. I think Avignon from Comme des Garçons has a little more layers, dare I say. But this one right here, right now, from what I'm getting, it really has a great resinous, dry, straightforward, smoky incense and myrrh combo. And it's got a green, herbaceous feel to the fragrance. Again, of course, it's got cypress. I remember it has cypress in it, and that definitely is there. Some musky tones, too. Really just a fragrance that is artistic, well composed already. And I know it's on a strip, but it just brings me back to when I sampled this fragrance and how much I like it and how strong it is. It's so much stronger than these two. Like, this thing will blow those two away. And that's why you pay the big bucks sometimes. But I didn't even pay that much more. I think I paid just as much for this one than this one. This one, I understand I paid a little bit more for it just because I know it's limited edition, hard to find. But I got a really great deal, 110 Canadian. Just as much as the Prada. So this one right here, again, straightforward. And if you got one churchy fragrance, maybe that's enough for you. But for me, I love these type of scents. I can't get enough of them. And even if it gives me a small little nuance that's a little different than Avignon, or the dry down's different, it's worth it for me. So this one right here, a banger. I love it. That's the winner of the haul. Usually I keep the best for last at the end of my hauls. I always go by the one I think is going to be the worst one from the haul right down. Honestly, overall, I feel like this was a great haul. Obviously very happy with this. My second bottle from Jovoy, so I'm happy to have that. I want to continue to collect from that brand. Prada, again, it's a collection thing. I feel like they're getting a little redundant to me. There's a lot of Pradas now. The lineup kind of feel a little redundant, so I can't wait to delve into this one and see what the differences are. I like the darker tones. And the mint, for under 50 bucks, there isn't too many good mints, so I can't wait to, again, put that one on skin and see what I can get out of this one. But overall, very happy. Now that you heard my take, my job is done. I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about these, if you have smelt these. Again, you can let me know about the ginger one from Azzaro if you don't know about this one. If you have smelt the other product, the Splash one, let me know if I should just finish the collection. I probably will. So, but let me know. And this one, I do have my eye on several others from the brand. I know there's some great patchoulis from this brand that I need to go check out. So keep it tuned in, because you never know on the Robes08 channel. There's some more hauls coming up. I think I got like 3 or 4 coming up. I like to do smaller videos with 3-4 bottles instead of like 10-12. So keep it tuned in. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.